yourself. Do you need help getting into bed?
Thanks, my friend. But I'm not in the mood for any funny business right now. Under the sleep. I just don't know where.
What's that?
Oh, Fortuna. Möge der beste Mann gewinnen. Gepriesen sei. What do you need?
Servus.
Guten Tag. My luck keeps up. It'll all be over soon. Grüß Gott, was...
A fine day for some fine wares. Good doggy.
An elegant and lean flavor, light aroma. Greetings.
What are you doing here, Goodman?
What does it look like?
You're giving it away for free.
My vineyard is new, and the folks in this town. So I figured I'd pour a cask or two in.
Free wine?
My thoughts exact. I'm curious what you'll.
Well, it's not the best.
Forgive me, Goodman, but say no more. In vino veritas, an idiot whose wife is cuckolding him, whose children can't and my wine tastes like dog piss as well. If it wasn't for those fucking monks selling their wine everywhere they can.
Is there anything I could do to help?
With the dog pissing in my boots? Well, I'm not sure. Piss in my boots again.
I meant your business trip.
Oh, I see.
No,
Allow me to introduce myself.
I'm Henry.
Maybe you could help me, Henry. I'm looking for someone who can pretend.
Sure, why not?
The monks in Setlet's monastery make excellent wine. People can't get enough of it. And I can't figure out what they...
Right, I understand what you want from me. But if it's a secret...
No, it won't. But don't... The custodian of the monastery vineyard has a... And this Havel is a real... If you were to pose as a sommelier who's just come back from a...
You want me to be smellier? I don't see how that could make a good impression on him.
Not smellier, sommelier. It's a wine... It'll be easy. I have some books about wine at home. Havel's a bit thick anyway, so...
The book might...
When I said I have it, that was...
What's the truth?
The book belongs to me, but Miss Adleta Manlica should have it. I lent it to her, which has come to...
Didn't you say you're...
What has that to do with it?
Oh, I'm sure your wife wouldn't mind if you asked an old girlfriend.
Oh dear. Adleta used to have rather more friend, but her family's patience ran out, so they... since then, Adleta has been confined to her room.
And you want me to break...
Well... Yes. Adleta is either locked in her room or walks in the garden. The Manlicas don't...
It doesn't matter.
Great!
Do you have any idea what this secret...
They're monks, so it could be anything. Maybe they put the
Do you really think Havel would just tell me the secret? You don't even know if...
Havel really is a bit thick. Either the monks have a secret and Havel will tell you...
I'll get right on it then.
Excellent. And don't forget, you look like you can handle it. Take care, friend.
Wood vinegar. What would you like?
geht's?
Blind could tell. We should tell her. Why? Let her figure it out herself. I've got enough worries of my own.
Good day to you.
Are you in charge of the construction of St. Barbara's? I hear you sent for a blacksmith. Well, here I am. My name is Henry.
Johann Parler is my name, from the Parler Bill.
I'm truly pleased to meet you, sir. So, what do you need? Nails? Carpenter's axe?
Close, but not quite.
More delicate, you say? And what exactly does that mean?
Oh, there's nothing to fear, if we are careful. You've never heard of my father, Pete?
I can't say as I have.
He had a divine gift, but he didn't get the chance to see all that task fell apart.
Well, it must be a great honor to continue with such a great work of architecture.
Honor, a great responsibility. Imagine I make a bad decision or make a mistake in the calculation. And that's why our construction work is going slower than I'd hoped. Therefore, I'd like to conceal a protective talisman.
And why is that a problem?
Talismans don't grow on trees. I know of 3.
I think I'm beginning.
The first is the horseshoe hanging above the door of the... They say he once got lost in a snowstorm, and Saint Martin himself...
My word. That tailor was damn lucky.
Don't speak, just listen. The next talisman is a commemorative coin set into the cellar, and the third is a nail somewhere in the beams of the potter's house. I want you to get all 3, smelt them down, and forge an axe, putting a carpenter's axe in the truss work.
And no one will know it's made out of a horseshoe and a coin. Stealing, forging magical items, isn't that all a bit dangerous?
Perhaps a bit, but doesn't the house of God deserve protection?
Well, if you think so, why don't you try explain? This won't be an easy job, sir.
Have no fear. This is not a...
All right, I'll do it. If the pay is good.
It'll be more than good. Have no fear. But don't... till we meet again.
Christ, pardon me.
Greetings to...
Sorry?
Finest wares. Quality goods.
Come and take your pick.
I've just got this nasty
Lord,
premonition.
Quality
premonition?
goods.
I've got a
The
barrel
fi-
of ale at home.
Come
I'm
and
afraid
take
it'll go
your
bad on me soon.
new wares.
Bowls,
Let's wear it on the market.
pot lids,
Come and take a
the
look.
finest mugs.
Don't be shy. Come and take a look.
Christ, pardon me.
Is going around our city, and the only defense is piety and virtue. Especially in these times, we have to heed the commandments, because there are monsters among us.
I am here for anyone who wants to learn the true art of the Langschwert.
A wonderful day for a wonderful purchase.
We've got enough to go around. Anything you need.
Grüß dich. Was wünschst du?
Who are you?
Ich bin Menhard, ein Meister des Langschwerts aus Frankfurt. And with whom do I...
Henry. I'm pleased to meet you.
Heinrich. Sehr schön. He contributed to the founding of the Heiliges. Since you carry such a... You can prove you too possess the courage. When you show me how you handle a sword...
Do you normally challenge...
No, normalerweise nicht. I came from Frankfurt to teach... But here in Kuttenberg, I have been treated with disrespect. That is why I must defend my claim in another... I am looking for brave men to take them on as...
Are you really the best?
Richtig. No man is better. If you do not believe me...
All right. At least we'll see if you tell...
Wunderbar. But the Schwerter will be blunt, yeah? We do not want to lose our handsome face, aber kein Harnisch.
Sure.
Good. Take off the steel and...
Du, you are a brave face.
All right.
Gut, Hein. How about...
Vetter?
Wie sagt man? For some Groschen, yeah?
Natural?
Good. We have spoken in...
Come and take your pick.
So, Heinrich, are you ready?
To go around.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Anything you need.
Da! Pech gehabt, Arschloch!
Come and take a gander. We've got it all.
Oh, mein Gott! Du ver... Ab da!
Best wares on the come and take a look.
Oh, you fool.
Christ, pardon me. Greetings.
Excuse me.
Best wares on the market.
Refrain from sin. Satan is going around our city, and the only defense is piety and virtue. Especially in these times, we have to take your pick.
I am Menhard, Meister of Langschwert von Frankfurt. Was darf...
Who are...
And...
Hen...
He... You... When...
Do you...
No, Ike. But he... That I'm...
Are you...
If you... Would... But... Aber...
Sure.
How... First,
Not
cool. We have...
I'm Shepherd-nail.
So, Heinrich, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Fine days.
Let's do it.
Fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Oye, no ha funcionado el botón, ¿eh? He presionado el botón y no ha funcionado, tío. Es que de verdad, macho, yo no entiendo nada, tío. No entiendo nada, macho. Qué paciencia tengo, tío.
Du, you are a brave fechter. Why not test yourself against the
Come and take your
Meister?
pick.
No man in
You
Kottenberg is as good as me.
Gepri...
Who are...
And
Henry.
he comes... You went...
Do you...
No, but he... That I...
Are you...
If you... What? But the... Aber...
Sure.
How... For some...
Not...
Cool. We have...
A wonderful day for a wonderful purchase.
Guten Tag.
Greetings to you.
What are they doing?
What the... Wanker!
Come and take your pick. New wares.
Best wares on the market. Come and take a look.
That's enough! You know full well you've no right to conduct the art of sword fighting here. That's the privilege of our brotherhood.
Halt die Klappe. I am Meister of Longsword. You well know this right we have from the charter of your King Wenzel himself.
Meister Menhart, let me remind you that your petition was discussed by the town council, and your claim was rejected.
That decision was not just, and it went against the will of your king.
It's no use arguing, Deutscher. The council represents the king, and the council has decided in his name. Nicholas of Prague here is also a master longswordsman, and we don't need another. Any more than we need your foreign poses.
Right then. So I will face your Nikolaus or any other man. We shall see then who is der wahre Meister and who is just full of hot air.
Well, I'm ready when you are, Master Menhart.
No, I forbid any dueling here.
Master Nicholas, do not allow yourself to be provoked by this German cock-baiting. No doubt where they come from, they would rather hack each other in the streets than respect law and order. But here, we have more sense and dignity. If anyone is to clash swords here, it will only be when our brotherhood convenes a tournament, not when some Hundsfott feels like it.
Fick dich, du Metzgerschwein. Enough of this, all of you. The council has decided this matter, and I won't waste any more time with your squabbling. Hmm? You've infringed on our regulations, and it's not the first...
Scheiße.
That is ungerecht. And you will be banished from the town.
Councillor, Menhard and Arn are friends of our good King Wenceslas. That's why they have his charter, isn't it? You don't want to treat someone of that stature like a common criminal or troublemaker. Show them the courtesy they deserve.
Fuck courtesy. To the pillory with them.
Trampling their honor and dignity underfoot is the same as trampling on the honor and dignity of our king.
Easy, Master Butcher. Kindly leave this matter to me. So, Master...
Henry.
Henry here is right in some respects. You have a charter from King Wenceslas. You will not be banished from the town.
Ich verstehe, Ratsherr. Yes.
Good. I'm nevertheless. You shall therefore pay a fine, to which the Kuttenberg sword fighting, which also applies to your
Councillor, that would be all well and good if things were as you say, because Meister Menhard here was not
Horseshit! What else would you...
If he had actually been conducting the art of sword fighting, but Master Menhard here was only
Yeah, that is true.
Every man has the right to defend his honor. But tell me.
I mocked Menhard's sword fighting.
Good for you.
Come and prove it, you feigling. We will see who is the Meister.
Easy, Emmeram. Don't do anything you might... From what I hear, Master Menhardt's art is not...
Das stimmt.
What difference does that make? We've got you, Master, Nicholas. We don't need another master.
Certainly not. No man here...
Why do we not take...
Quiet! Stop this, all of you! Menhard was sword fighting here. That's indisputable. He breached...
Such audacity! I will not pay any Geldstrafe. Und schon gar nicht to this coward and cheat. Das ist ungerecht.
Enough of this. You will pay, or get... Scheiß drauf.
Verdammt! I will not put up with such disgrace.
Henry?
I understand. Here are the groschen I owe you.
Excellent. So, the matter is resolved.
Ja, ich verstehe. We are lodging in the Schenke Kaiser Karl. We will discuss our...
Ha! You can do nothing to us.
You could kiss my ass.
Count yourself lucky you had your pal here. Otherwise, we'd have dragged you out of town with our teeth.
Dummheit! You would lose your teeth blitzschnell and end up on your arse.
Stop this shit, all of you. I'm sure you all have better things to do. So off you go.
You have a kind master, eh, Doggy?
Nicht jetzt, Heinrich. Later, ja? Follow us to the Kaiser Karl Tavern here in Kuttenberg. It is not far from here. We can talk in peace there. Und danke for standing up for us. Heinrich, I am glad you are interested, but we should not discuss our business on the street. In the tavern, we will be able to talk in peace and quiet.
Greetings to you.
Delicious horseradish. Come and get some wonderful horse.
I apologize.
So, I went to see my brother.
Quality good.
Inexpensive but high quality.
Come and take a gander. We've got it all.
Parte, the strongest Parte from Kashov.
Schönen Tag.
What's new in the...
Nicht viel. If you are looking for...
What work do you have?
I have work for...
What?
Ach.
Very well. That German Geldstück, his whole inn smells...
Was? It says my tavern.
Well, that's not what's written there.
Der verdammte That youngster. Janek the Scribbler. 5.
So?
Donnerwetter. We have a problem. It's crawling with Sigismund. Not long ago, they started blocking and the merchants. Ida had to... If you are carrying carryings...
You pay. But what do you want me to do?
Well, would you...
And what about...
Nein. They just want Sigismund. They are like... Everybody is...
And how many of them...
I've never been there. That's all...
And what am I supposed to do with them?
That those soldiers. I need you to... So...
Yeah.
Leave Kuttenberg in the middle of the...
Fine.
Einen Moment noch.
What's...
Nicht viel. If you...
Sholem Aleichem. What do you need?
I'm sorry.
God be with you.
Sholem, are you lost?
Good.
You do not know...
Sorry.
Then...
I'm looking for Samuel...
What do you want?
Is that you?
There are many Samuels here. And if I'm not good enough for you...
I'm looking for John of Liechtenstein. I heard...
I'm sure Samuel knows a lot.
Because I know a lot as well? Me and Samuel can exchange interesting information.
Why do you think you can tell me anything I need to know? I already know more than I...
You're the first person I've met who complains about knowing more.
It is not pleasant to know things you can do. So what I need is someone who...
All right.
An exchange. I have this one problem none of my people can... You probably know that my people face outbreaks of hatred from time to time. A house is plundered. People beaten up. Usually it is started by some scum spreading rumors that we eat Christian...
I have heard that such people are meeting in an old abandoned house by the wall. I need someone to get among them. Find out.
Won't they be
Why? Their kind usually are not too bright. You just do not worry.
All right. I'll do it.
Agreed. They usually meet at
the start of the day according to my...
I see you're in the know. At the start of my day, so when the first 3 stars come out.
Right. So they meet after sunset. The miners' district, an abandoned house with a small yard.
That's right. I reckon you can still catch up with them if you get them to let you join them. Try and you'll have fulfilled...
And then you'll tell me how to find...
That was my promise.
How the...
Good day.
What?
God bless.
A strange woman visits her old man every day, and she still hasn't twigged. And the way they talk to each other.
Excuse me?
Look at this nice farm I brought for you, she says. Doesn't it smell nice? The big city.
I can't
There's
say
no place
to that.
like it.
And you just have to taste my sausage. It's ready and waiting for you.
Knives for sale! Iron and steel!
Do your shopping here and you're in the clear.
And to you.
Take your pick! All quality! Don't be coy!
I've got lots. Have a bowl as well. Sound as a bell.
Look here, Menhard.
Danke, Heinrich, for standing up. Schade aber, that we had to pay that Auf jeden Fall. It is not over yet with those Kuttenberger Fechter. It is not possible that a Meister...
Richtig.
Listen, Menhard. Tell me what it's all about.
Ja.
Actually, I'd be interested in knowing everything.
Of course. Your King Wenzel sent me the charter and invited me here to Kuttenberg to set up a Brudersch. I should serve here for 3 Jahre and teach Fechter. Then I would choose a new Meister from among them.
That's interesting.
King Wenzel promised it would all be settled. But before we got here, alles war anders. Ein neuer Stadtrat. Wenzel held captive. What is more, there was here already a Bruderschaft der Fechter. And Meister Nikolaus aus Prague came at the invitation. Sigismund named a new Stadtrat, and they accepted. That is why I muss mich duellieren with Nikolaus and the anderen to defend my good. Aber they have refused.
But our right remains. The Charta vom König.
Ja! We cannot just walk away and allow...
Menhard, ich habe dis Idee, aber jetzt Schicksalsma...
Verstanden.
Heinrich will greifen Assander.
What's he saying?
We need your help, Heinrich. You will have to do a little theft for...
Look here. If you want me to go break...
I understand your concern. It is not exactly stealing. We'll just borrow something from the... We cannot do it ourselves, because our Gesichter are too well known around. You will not get in any trouble from this. Believe me, we will reward you well. I will...
All right. I have a feeling you're in the... You can count on me.
Wunderbar.
Also zugestimmt? You will not be sorry. I will teach Arne.
Also, es ist einfach. You must into...
Es ist so. You must break into their sword fighting. You can recognize the sword sicher. It is surely a... Then, you must hang it on the Rathaus. But no one must see you. Vielleicht it is best...
I'm start... The Kuttenberg swordsmen display their guild sword on the town hall to announce that they're... Except they would never do that themselves. So, we'll give them a little nudge.
Exactly, Heinrich. I see.
Where do I find that sword?
Natürlich hier in Kuttenberg. Near the new... There on the corner is the Badehaus of Herr Adam. Die Fechthalle, du wirst sie leicht finden. They have a shield hanging...
All right, I'll steal their guild and...
Wunderbar. The main thing is, they must not see you.
Yeah.
Gut.
What's it like in?
Ach, viel Politik, was sonst. Everyone in the Reich watches only their own interest. Die Kurfürsten most of all. And the Kaiser. And what is more, there are zwei Päpste. One in Rome and one in Avignon.
Tell me about where you're from.
Die Freie Reichsstadt Frankfurt is a tall steeples, rich houses, strong walls, beautiful Kirchen. The Emperor Karl der Große himself founded it.
What's this?
Freie Reichsstadt? It means we are directly subject to the Kaiser. Something like Kuttenberg. But in Frankfurt, der König...
Großer Mess?
Nein! Big markets, especially fabric.
My word.
You should.
Well, well.
Genau.
Tell me something about your...
So ask.
What does a master sword fighter like you actually do?
The same as here. According to the rules of the Frankfurter Brut, sometimes I also am hired to fight a duel.
Tell me, have you ever...
Yeah. I went to Lombardy to see how they are good with sword there, and it is true. I crossed swords in Milan with Meister Luca Beneventi. The Prince of Milan came to watch our Gefecht. We fought with Langschwert, sword and shield, and pole arms.
My word.
Nein, it was undecided. But the Prince of Milan gave us both fine horses and much Geld. He said he had never seen such a nice Gefecht.
How is it with your sword-fighting brotherhood?
Naja, in Frankfurt are the greatest Meister of all martial arts. Jeder weiß das. Whatever weapon or technique you can think of, wir Frankfurter know it. Glaub mir. If anyone does not believe me, I will challenge him to a duel. That is also why your King Wenzel came to us when he was looking for gute Fechter.
Are you really that good?
Doch. Some say that in Augsburg or Nürnberg there are bessere Meister. Aber anyone who is a Meister in Nürnberg, ich sage dir, Heinrich, one day the Kaiser will acknowledge our Bruderschaft as the...
Menhard, before Friedrich and the rest came...
Das stimmt. Fortuna smiled on you, but it is true. You won fair and square.
Danke, Menhard.
Bis bald.
Fresh juice here.
So, that thing with your aunt, you make up?
Help is over.
Ah, that's a shame. There's something I need from
Oh, yeah.
Good doggy.
You
Good
silly
boy.
doggy. Look what I have for you.
Fish! Fresh fish! Trout gar pie for some fine wear.
The finest five wares, thin bowl.
What's for sale?
Greetings.
Come and take your pick.
Come closer.
You shouldn't be out here alone like this.
Quality goods.
Tools! Quality tools! Street metal!
It happened. Just watch where you're going next time.
Keep close to the others. It's not safe.
Take care. Good night.
Hey! Hey! Open up! Open up!
Well, what are you doing, Moishe?
Futsa Capora, piece of junk. Never mind. We'll cut this shit down.
Shit ist zum Teufel!
You won't be able to take another one like that. You want to try me? I'm just getting warmed up, you shit! Akbar! You mad? You kill him!
Come on, then.
Das stimmt.
You want to try me? Das stimmt! Ach was!
Por favor, sal de ahí, que me están poniendo de los nervios. ¡Cojones! Que solo te tienes que echar para todo un puto lado, tío. ¿En serio?
Oh, Wenka! Oh, fucking hell! What the fuck was that? Oh, Wenka! That was something! Das stimmt!
Wait, wait! Don't kill him! You're gonna beg for mercy? After this?
We can make a deal. We have some of your people. We can exchange them.
Our people? What the hell are you talking about?
We caught some of them yesterday, trying to get to Liechtenstein, just like you.
No, I'm after Liechtenstein because I need to talk to him. I'm not his enemy. But if you know where he is, you better take me to him. Right now.
I have my orders. I'm not supposed to let anyone near him. Especially not someone who just beat my 2 best men. I'm not a fool.
Right. I'll go unarmed, if that'll convince you.
I'll trust you. But in return, you have to trust me. You can't see where we're going.
All right. But no tricks.
Those are the rules.
Wait. Who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbour's daughter, any dirt you can dig up. Off you go! Oh, who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure. But he says he knows you, and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Ah. Of course. Henry. Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on my visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort. And bodyguard.
Quite. Quite. But tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
Well, I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand a lot of wine. Please, take a seat and tell me everything.
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
Not well. As we were approaching Trotsky, we were attacked by bandits. They killed all our men.
What?
We only got away by a hair's breadth. And we lost everything, including the message. We ended up in rags, like beggars. They wouldn't let us into the castle. After that, we tried to get by as best we could.
Good God! I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
Yes, but it was touch and go.
I like exciting stories.
Well, you'll love this one, then. Apart from being ambushed and almost killed, Capon ended up on the gallows for poaching.
A nobleman? On the gallows for poaching?
It was a mistake, of course. He really did have a noose round his neck, though. But it all worked out in the end.
Good gracious! But tell...
Well, that's interesting as well. Istvan...
What? That sneaky rat from Tar...
Not anymore.
You? Well done.
Death to the enemy.
What happened next?
Von Berghoff was attacked around the same time, so we thought we were on the same side as him. and we wanted to help him catch the bandits as a goodwill.
Why didn't he catch them?
He tried. We found out for him that the band, when he sent his soldiers to their lair, we went with them.
And that's where you killed him?
No. We were nearly killed.
By Istvan?
No, he wasn't there. The bandits were led by a fella who fucked us right up, and von Bergov's entire force. He lured us into a trap and slaughtered everyone.
It sounds like your guardian angel never gets a
there was some luck in it. But it was more that Zizka knew he could get a ransom for...
Wait, Zizka? He's the one who almost killed you.
You know him?
Of course I do. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out.
And what the hell was Istvan Toth doing with him?
Turned out he was spying for von Bergov. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused.
That makes two of us. Maybe we'll understand.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then. After Zizka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side, and Istvan had to flee.
So when did you kill that bastard?
Not till some time later. Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls with von Bergov and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the finger of...
With the what?
A bombard.
Good lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't.
I've heard about the bombard.
We didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and they took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Zizka...
Zizka. That man always has a trick or two in reserve.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed...
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings there. And where is Lord Capon?
Well, the most fitting thing to call him would be hostage. Because that's what he is.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Bergov took him with him. Well, it could have been worse.
That's the way of the world. For my part, I'm forced into hiding. If only I knew what Jobs...
I know exactly what he'd say is that.
You do?
I spoke to Jobs just after we arrived at Suchdal. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue...
That damned...
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has... I must admit, I see his point. He has plans. He wants to take advantage of the truth, and he's probably right about Capon. Nobody's going to throw away the chance of a fat ransom.
It's true I can take care of myself, but the old schemer could at least have...
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon. Whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then?
That's all.
Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
That's exactly why I came to see...
Oh. How's that?
Because you know how to do it.
You have a lot of confidence.
Well, I don't have many options.
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers, and he divided the property up. But he seized Malashov Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to...
Yes.
That was before von Berkhoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, and if von Berkhoff...
That's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malashov Fortress.
Well, it'll be tougher than I thought, but that can't be helped.
I admire your...
But that is the most insane idea I've heard so far.
You can't just launch an assault on Malashov. It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long ladders and lots of men.
Careful! Jobst ordered us not to but if Capon...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malashov, I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him...
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard, and he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone...
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got.
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace.
All right.
Once you have some news, you know where to find...
Come to think of it...
Of course. I'd forgotten how you got here.
We're in the Jewish quarter, in the basement below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here. But I will tell my people you are with us.
Thanks a whole lot. All right.
Good luck. And be careful. There's bound to be spies.
Tell me about it. What are you doing here?
That's a good question. Jobst thinks I'm his spy.
You're not.
I gave him some information before. Jobst thinks quite...
You don't believe you're...
Trusting your own plan tends to be a big mistake. And the backup includes all of Sigismund's opponents. The city is full to the... They can't do much on their own.
Why are the Jews?
Because I ask, most Christians avoid Jews. And besides... The local Jewish community have no love for Sigismund or...
They know von...
Sadly, they do. Von Berkoff instigated a pogrom in Prague. Not long ago, those who survived...
Why would he need convincing?
Sigismund has made many enemies in Kuttenberg, but he's not...
He just made them...
I'd rather call it... It's complicated. This isn't chess. And the lords aren't all black or... Just because they can't stomach Sigismund doesn't mean they'll side with us.
So you're sending me there to find...
You could say that. I suspect he might be inclined to... If it works out...
A guten Tag. Oh, Freund. Good doggy.
I could lay down for a bit.
Get out of here!
Get out of here.
Get out of here! Veer off and don't bother me.
Oh, shit. That's the bloke they call Lucky. Poor wretch. Bad luck has caught up with him. quick! Whoa! Whoa!
Hey, you! In the name of King...
I came to talk to you.
What are you on about, yokel? This is a military...
Don't make this worse than it is. I'm an official. I've come on behalf of the Kuttenberg Council.
Who did you say you are?
Silence! You're illegally blocking the road and collecting money from merchants. The council demands that you immediately allow free passage.
Well, yes, but well, we're here on direct orders from the king. Look for yourself.
Show it to me.
Well, that surely...
I'm afraid it will be. The letter.
Fine.
My dear devoted and faithful subjects, I, Sigismund of the House of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, and Elector of Brandenburg. Good lord, the title's that much.
Oh.
Of course. Why else would I want that parchment from you? Do entitle the bearer...
It's all in order, you see, according to law. You do...
Hereby order the bridge over the Teplitz River to be guarded. What is the meaning of this?
What?
Shut your mouth, deceiver. Teplitz River, my arse. You're stealing here. Plain as day.
But I didn't know.
Didn't know what? That you're on the road to Kuttenberg and not on a bridge in Hungary?
Oh, it's Yale. It's not the end of the world. Just a few wagons.
Where did he get that safe con...
Well, we got it from the king, really. That is our... Except then he died, and without him they didn't let... But fortunately, we kept the letter, and now we set up... Most of them don't know how to read, so when they see the royal seal, they...
Enough. Pack up your shit and get out of here before... I'll keep this safe conduct, and if I ever hear of you running your fraud elsewhere, I will find you personally. Is that clear?
Yeah, yes, you'll never hear from...
Good day.
What's new around?
Nothing much, really. If you're looking for a job...
How goes it?
Shitty. Exactly same shit as yesterday. And I can't wait to see how...
What happened?
Ugh. A pack of filth has taken a life. They come in here like they own the place. The poor women have to...
And the guard?
And Lord Buresh, who pulls the strings round here, maybe...
Then how much for a few gross?
Lad, you'd need... There's only 6 or 7 that come in here. But... A band of brutes. Former soldier...
Eggman?
They say he can crack your head open like an egg with a single blow. But I figure it's because he stinks. I can always smell his...
I'll take care.
By yourself.
These bands...
Damn it, lad. But if you're
You said something about...
Yeah. If I've got... You must go north a bit further.
Hold on.
Really?
And there used to be... But they're long...
Well, excellent. But there's still one... I got myself a look. I wanted to pour it. Maybe you'll find it.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fear not.
I'll leave that up to you. So... I'm sorry.
Day. Just imagine. The other day I was
Welcome, sir.
I'd like to learn...
Can I have a few?
Of course.
Thanks.
Come here!
Prepare to fight. Fucking animal! Jesus Christ! Bad luck! Sucker! What the? You! Get out!
You're right. I'm going. Don't worry.
Look here, you stuff. What? Turn around and piss off. Right now.
Shower's got rid of her. I never found out why.
Huh? Because she's not all there. She's barking mad. She bagged a rid of her in some village. I forgot what it's called.
Not
Anyway.
sure. Been there a few times.
Fucking bastard!
Bringing a weapon to a fist fight, eh, you prick? I'll show you.
I'll shove steel up your ass!
Get out!
Time to die. Attack! Come and help us!
I'm all yours. Get to fuck!
¿Cómo me puede quitar toda la barra, tío? Si antes el maestro de Frankfurt me ha quitado muchísimo menos que este Menda random, tío. Que un puto Menda random de un campamento de bandidos, tío. Es que no tiene ninguna lógica. Hay cosas que no tienen ninguna lógica, macho. Un puto bandido random de un campamento de mierda, tío. Me quita el cuádruple que el puto maestro espadero de Frankfurt, tío. Joder, increíble, tío. Me quito el sombrero ante el bandido random.
Quiet. Go away. What?
I'll kill you.
Don't worry.
Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Greetings.
God be with you.
So I was...
Damn! Was it bad there?
You need not fear him any... I brought you his...
Fuck's sake!
He was a pilgrim.
Bollocks! He was a murderer! But that band of his caught a pilgrim. They forced him to walk around like just like that. For entertainment. Then Eggman stole his gun.
Damn.
Thanks. I'll wear it in honor...
And how about holding... If he suffered so much on this earth...
That's a very good idea. Here's your reward.
I could go for something to eat now. What's new?
Nothing much, really. If you're looking for a...
Can I spend the... Just the...
I'll let you...
You better call back that dog. Learn how to be...
What's new around?
Nothing much, really. If you're looking for a job... Take care for now.
When's the last time I ate something?
What's that noise?
Greetings to you two.
Greetings to you.
Is there something in...
You mean besides the army?
Something tells me you're not...
What can I tell you? As soon as the army...
What do you mean?
It used to be a peaceful village. Everyone minded... And have you seen what it looks like?
I just saw remains of an abandoned...
Exactly. A deserted and empty place.
The soldiers...
There was no attack. People just chose to leave on their own. I can't... But it's probably better than waiting for someone to come...
Who's responsible for...
Devil only knows. Or they wanted to take...
And why do you...
I live away from the...
So you were lucky.
You think? That one camp pillaged the whole county, and to feed all those hungry mouths, they hunted down... There used to be deer...
I think I'll go back.
I wouldn't do that.
Who lived there before?
You bet I did. There was an old man. Everyone used to buy honey from him. But few... Damn.
Who lived in...
That's probably the saddest thing of all. The young married couple. I really hope they've gone someplace safe. They should be taken care of.
You're right.
That's right.
Go!
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow. Whoa! Whoa!
Christ, it's hot out.
You shouldn't be bothering us here. Gepriesen sei der Herr.
How's it going, Captain?
Sehr interessant.
What of it?
Zum Glück nicht. If you're looking for ein...
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Whoa! Good day to you.
Greetings.
What's new?
Well, if there was something...
Can I ask?
Of course.
Why is this place...
Why do you think? Take a look at the regulars.
Would you prefer...
Well, I didn't want to...
Devil's Den?
Maybe so.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Hey! Where's that beer?
Taking their time again.
so much to do.
Why the long face?
Oh.
Excuse me.
I apologize.
I'm afraid it'll go bad on us.
Stop, man! What the? Somebody, please! Somebody kill that fucking mutt! What do you want? Show what you're made of! Sakra, what the?
It's a wonder you're still standing!
Too slow!
Let him have just you wait!
And what can I get for you?
Careful.
Good day.
Enough! I give up! Sick!
Quick!
Master Lord.
Wie geht's? Guten Morgen.
What's new around here?
Did you hear there was a forest?
No, I didn't.
We were lucky it rained that day. Or the whole... Und das ist alles.
Sounds interesting. What's...
Bis bald.
Oi, lad. I ain't seen... I'll be with you.
Was there something you wanted?
Maybe.
Henry.
Kovietoslav, pleased to meet you.
I?
Brilliant. You're just...
Really?
Someone trustworthy who could help.
And you were just waiting in case one happened to walk past?
Of course there is. It's just... And his assistant? Even worse. What's more, I can tell...
So, you want me to write...
I couldn't have put it...
What kind of letter is it?
Like I said, it's an important business letter.
Are you offering him?
Aye. You could say that, actually.
What do I...
A whole heap of coin, pal. It's really important for me.
Really?
Very long.
All right.
Brilliant.
What's this supposed to...
I was given this here parchment, but...
How many miles you've wandered at such a grueling pace? That sounds more like bawdy verse.
Is that what it says? But it's clear you can read, so let's...
Where are we going to write the letter? I can see neither...
Oh, no, we can't write it here.
Well, then...
You have to go to Kuttenberg, in the northern part of town. Enter the city by that gate. Keep going straight until you pass the town. The building may look a bit run down from outside, but don't worry about that. Go...
Hold on.
I'm afraid I've got things to be doing, but don't...
Can't you tell me any...
Nothing to tell. Like I said, I'm in a wrangle, and what better way than...
Right, so I go to the city, and in the miners' district...
That's right. Tell them two in the office that justice is worth more than silver, so they know it's...
You have a password?
You know, when coin's at stake, you can't trust anyone. And welcome to the world of... Care, sir.
Are you whistling at me? I'm not interested.
Whoa! Whoa! Heel!
God be with you.
And with you. How about taking a break? Rest those legs and try your wits instead. Come on, don't be shy. I won't bite.
That's a relief. What were you going to offer me?
Curiosity kill. No shame in that, though.
You have a peculiar name.
If I were ordinary, well, that's just another way of saying boring. And boring's not for me, so I...
A riddle?
Now, listen. What belongs to you alone, but is used more often by others? Any idea?
My name.
That's right! You have a learned head on those shoulders.
They really...
More's the pity. But down to business. Except, I can give you some of what little I have. Or teach what'll it...
I'm always up for learning something.
I spend my days on the roads and...
Tell me about your experience.
You can't beat a sturdy pair of shoes and a good supply, and keep an eye on the clouds. They can tell you if a big storm is brewing.
I'll bear that in mind.
And you'll stay. Farewell. You're still here? What is it you need?
Do you have another...
Another one? A riddle needs to be nice and mysterious. What would people...
So you've got nothing more?
That's enough for...
You just...
Exactly.
I think I'll be off.
Safe travels, then.
Hey, you! You match the description of a woman we're supposed to detain.
Do I look like the kind of woman who'd cut her old man's prick off with a meat cleaver?
How did you know that?
'Cause that's all everyone's been talking about all day.
Ah, right. So, was it you or not?
If it was, I wouldn't be parading myself in front of the guards, would I?
Well, I'll still have to search you.
Lay a finger on me and I'll cut your dick off.
Oh. All right then. Carry on.
You've got there. Is it yours?
Yes. Not anymore, it isn't.
What?
If you don't want to end up behind bars for disobeying the king's orders, you'll shut up and move along.
Fucking bastard.
I heard that.
I tell you, and you... Dob me in.
Crazy? Why would I dob you in? Look,
Fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
The taste is...
Guten Tag, mein Freund. Ich bin gleich bei dir. Gepriesen sei der...
God be with you.
Grüß Gott.
you can't just stroll around here.
I apologize.
Jugs here, big and small. Jugs for sale. Fair prices. Wide way.
Schönen Tag.
I brought you that set.
Mein Gott, and what about...
They won't be back in this.
You do us a great service, friend. Thanks,
What's...
Nicht viel. If you are looking...
For sale.
Come and take your pick. New wares.
Last time it rained for a week straight. We were up to
You said you needed some help with something. What's going on?
Something's happened. Oh, a real mess. And I need help from someone reliable.
What is it?
When I was fishing around for information about Liechtenstein, I cast the net a bit too wide. And one of the servant girls I questioned was just found dead.
You think she was killed because of you?
I don't know. If I did, I wouldn't be asking you for help.
I'll help you. Tell me all about it. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She was an ordinary, pretty girl. She worked as a maid. I heard they found her all hacked up. Tossed somewhere by the town wall. They took the body to the morgue by the...
I'll go take a look at her.
I think that would be for the best. Though, I don't think it'll be a very pretty sight. You can ask the gravedigger for details.
When did you last see the girl?
Around a week ago?
And did you notice anything...
Not at all. She was always cheerful, lively, though I'm afraid she...
What was Alice trying to...
She always brought me the freshest gossip overheard from her master. And lately, what the other maids in town were saying.
And did you learn anything important from her?
That's the thing. All she brought me was gossip. Who was cheating on... So, you'll have to figure out the rest.
What about your other girls? Are they all right?
Yes, fortunately. I'm careful enough to keep them pretty much... That's why Alice's death shocked...
What are you going to do next?
I'd like to ask the others if they noticed anything suspicious. If someone is following them and the like, but...
But you don't want to...
I'm scared myself. Maybe nobody knows about them yet. And I can't risk that.
What if I go and see...
They don't know you, Henry. You'd only scare them. I'll figure something out.
Do you think there could be some...
I don't know. Maybe she just got bad. It's strange. Why would someone do her like...
Why did you ask me?
Because you're the only one I know.
Aha.
But don't take it the wrong way. I'm actually glad it's you. You're pretty reliable. Not even Zhishka would be of much help.
Aha. I know everything I need.
Good. Go to that graveyard. Talk to the gravedigger. And in the meantime, I'll try to find out more. Then we'll put it all together and I'll be done.
It pulls.
God grant you help.
God be with you.
You must be the
That's right. At least them that can... Greetings, Henry.
I hear there was a murder here recently.
True. True.
Another?
People ain't got no respect. As soon as news spread about what was done to her... So if you ain't one of them gawkers, you must be one of them other types. Well, no. You can't shave her. No.
I don't want to take anything.
Like what exactly?
Who killed her?
Why?
Someone killed the poor girl. You can't just let...
Well, what do you plan?
Find out who did it.
Well, if that's the way it is, and you really want... It's true that Lumiere ain't shown no interest in her yet.
Who's this Lumiere?
No.
Hell.
Well...
Right.
Aye. We had a couple of
But who is this
He used to work for the local bailiff. I think he knew the first...
Do you remember how many girls were killed?
You mean you don't know nothing about it? Here, even the sparrows are squawking about...
I haven't been in Kuttenberg.
I see. There's...
Do you know where the last one got killed?
I heard some talk about it when they brought her here. But what do you want to do there?
Look for clues. Footprints, blood, anything.
That can help you.
That's worth a try.
I heard she was killed by the town walls, close to the Hole in the Wall, a dodgy tavern in the Hoprink neighborhood.
Thanks. What's this Lumiere got to do with this?
Well, like I told you, he used to work for the bailiff. I think he was a scribe.
A scribe keeps records in the Black Chronicle. Though I've never heard of one doing his own investigations.
Well, the old bailiff wasn't all that interested in the common folk. But Lumiere, he was quite helpful. Folk heard about it and went to him with whatever was troubling them.
I'd like to speak with Lumiere. Do you know where I can find him?
At his home in Bohemia Street, that's near the church. You won't find him at the bailiff's no more. I don't know exactly why, though. Seems he had some quarrel with the bailiff.
I'd like to speak with Lumiere. Do you know where I can find him?
At his home in Bohemia Street, that's near the church. You won't find... I don't know exactly.
Thanks.
It's my pleasure. Especially help... Actually, speaking of the living, there's a girl what comes here in Grebe. I think her name is Bar...
And do you know where I can...
She said she serves in one of the burgers' houses. So either there or in...
Thanks again, Matt. Are you Barbara?
Alice. She was almost like a sister. Why'd you ask?
I'm trying to find out who did this to her. I'm afraid the killer might want to go after my... Who did you serve?
Our master is a low...
How did Alice get along?
Fine. Our master is a bit...
What's his name?
Why? But you can't see...
It occurred to me that...
He couldn't. He was gone. And besides, why would he kill...
I heard about that.
Well, maybe you'll catch him so...
Do you know of any suit?
I'd
like to talk to him.
But I don't know who it was. Alice said he was rich and dressed nicely.
And you never saw it?
No, never.
Do you know what exactly...
No, one day she just didn't come home.
What do you mean, like this?
You haven't seen her yet, have you?
I haven't.
Then don't. She was such a pretty girl. And it didn't...
What do you mean?
Who could have cut off her hair like that?
So, I'll leave you to mourn in peace now. So, that's... my God. Someone really did a number on her. Oh, it must have been bucket. Jesus Christ. There's hardly any blood left in her. The place I found her must look like a slaughterhouse. I should go there and take a look. Her lips are bloody, but nothing more. But if he killed her for blabbing, I reckon he'd have cut... These are more like chops than cuts. Somebody must have taken a sword to her. Knife wounds would be smaller, and an axe, but it couldn't have been a long sword. That would have been clumsy. It was something shorter. God, that madman cut off both her... What did he do with it all? Did he really keep all the pieces? No, but... Her face is a little bruised and cut, but she has a dark ring around her neck. Was she strangled? And her hair is all matted with blood and hacked off. Maybe there's something more to it.
Now you're surely in a better world.
Just some scratches and bruises. The killer probably surprised her. So, the murderer must have awfully strong hands, because then he took a short sword or saber and started hacking at her. He also cut off most of her head. He cut off her breasts, but left her tongue, then left her lying there for all to see. To send a message, maybe? Only if it was a warning for telltales, he would have cut out her tongue or something. I don't know why he killed her, but I don't think it's because of...
Good day to you. Till we meet again.
Lumir?
Oh, Christ,
I need to ask you something. That's some hangover. Unless I'm willing to wait for him to sleep it off, I'll have to get him some kind of cure. This should sober... No. Nothing like a little hair of the dog that bit. More booze. Drink up.
Wait!
What? My name is Henry.
And what do you want from me?
I'm trying to me? Are you Lumir from the Rat House? The scribe?
I used to be. Now I'm just Lumir the Madman.
They say that about you?
Because I was just on some... And what came of it?
But I need your help.
If I were you, lad, I'd leave it here. You'll just end up hurting you.
Come now.
Poor girl. Nobody was... We let it be in the end. No way.
I need to know the truth.
I appreciate your... I searched high and low. What makes you think you can find out...
Because I'm stubborn, and I don't have any other choice.
You think that will suffice?
If not, I'd have been dead long ago.
Or who was this dead?
Her name was Alice.
A maid? That fits. Yarka was a maid too. As were most of the other victims.
I think that he strangled her first, and then went at her with a longer...
Did you notice the strangulation right away? It took me a...
Do you think it's the same murder?
Counting your girl, that makes 6 victims who were first strangled, and if it's not all the same person, they must be collaborating somehow.
This is the 6th one?
Probably about a year. Sometimes it takes him months. Sometimes weeks.
Why are you counting?
Because I think someone killed them, and we just haven't found them yet.
Did the dead girls have anything in...
Aside from being pretty young girls with no proper family or...
Do you think somebody is killing them because they're poor, and nobody will miss them?
Certainly. If somebody killed the daughter of a local lord, knows...
But why does he even kill in the first place?
I don't know. Maybe he hates women. Damn it.
What can you tell me about Yarka?
She wasn't the first. But thanks to... She was a maid in a German family. By all accounts, she was orphaned as a child. The priest from the church of St. Peter... They found her body tossed behind a barn at the edge of town. She was cut all the way...
Did you have any suspects?
At first, I thought the son from that family did it. But then I changed my mind.
Why?
Well, for one, I remembered the two girls besides that. When I talked to the lad, then his mother told me that they threw her out a week before the murder because she was a harlot. She stayed out till all hours of the... That really surprised me. Because Father Prokop had vouched for her good reputation. Maybe he just didn't want to admit it.
What about Stan?
She was an alehouse wench in a tavern.
You said her body was never found.
You have no idea how much I'd like to believe. Unfortunately, the investigation wasn't very successful. The whole is a...
Did you suspect him?
You could suspect every second man there. Those people... The innkeeper, Mole, definitely knew Stanya, since she worked for him.
So if I want... And what about that Zdena?
Exactly. But to tell the truth, besides Alice, Zdena was the most recent victim. It's only been a few weeks since she went missing.
But if her body was never found...
Because she was the same type as the other girls. Young, beautiful. I never could pin it on her, though. She always found some way...
Maybe she robbed the wrong people.
Maybe. She had a partner in crime by the name of Strunad. Quite a number. When I asked him about the dinner, he told me he'd rather rip his own touch.
Do you think he'd be more forthcoming?
He might be. You're not known all over town like a catchpole. Besides, it might still be fresh in his memory.
And what about the other two?
It all started with them, though nobody did much about it at the time. The first one worked as a bathhouse. She'd only been in town for a short while, and nobody really knew her. But the other one, Libushka, she was from Loretz. She was a maid. She said she was really cheerful and outgoing. There were lots of suitors circling around her, but she refused them all. She knew she was pretty, and knew she could do better than some fun.
You mean she wanted someone hot?
That's what it sounded like. But her mother never found...
Interesting.
In the graveyard. It's sad to say, there's nobody else left who could...
Why were you looking into it?
I don't know what people told you about me, but for many long years, Gutenberg is a big city with a lot of people. Silver, silver, silver. Mining it, smelting. The bailiff was always running from hell to Hades.
But there are more than just rich burghers.
Exactly. There are common folk, too. There's a lot. So when one of them came to the bailiff's one time, and the bailiff was running around somewhere, I started...
Behind the bailiff's?
Not really. Andreas supported my...
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Did you have any suspects back then?
You can always find some. I always dragged the most suspicious ones to the body in the morgue by force.
Couldn't it have just been an...
Fainting? Vomiting? That's hard to act.
Can you sum it all up for me?
We have 6 victims here. Unfortunately, we only know a little about the last 4. The most recent one. Of the remaining 4, the first to be killed was the maidservant, Yarka. She was... The next were Stanya and Zdena. They both hung around a tavern they called... And the last, well, they all have...
Good.
When you learn something, you've aroused a bit of hope in me, lad.
Father?
I don't have time, but
That's not why I'm here. My name's Hen. Someone killed and gutted a young maidservant and left her body.
Another one murdered. Why is it you...
Somebody is murdering maids here.
Yes, but... Those poor...
I don't want revenge. I want to stop more killing. That's a better reason. It's
true enough.
One of the other victims was a girl named Yarka. I reckon you know that, don't you? What can you tell me about
Yarka? She wasn't...
Where did you know?
I knew her since...
And?
I was her uncle. When my brother and his...
Who do you...
William, that pig of Satan. He gambles in the... Yarka always went to the...
Why do you think it was...
Evidence? He's a skirt chaser. A tool of...
And was anyone else?
No.
You raised her?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm not the first of the clergy to...
No offense, but... How did you know what to do?
I was a bit... Well, maybe...
How...
When she was small, I could.
Why do you think you were too...
Yarko was an orphan. Her only chance of a good man. The more I led...
You're well off, though. Couldn't you provide?
I couldn't. Even if...
How come?
The church's property. Or...
How did she...
She wouldn't listen. She ran away.
Disgrace!
She was pregnant! Even if she had lived, what then? Nobody would want to marry her.
Why don't you respect...
That's... I won't tell you...
But this is important. Do I look like someone who's...
Loonbeard.
What?
Yeah. It turned out he was deranged. How could he even... He's finished!
I've heard enough, Father.
Son, I'll give you...
Greetings. I'll be with you.
Are you Sterna?
Who the fuck are you?
Just an ordinary bloke.
Well then, piss off. All you're gonna get here.
Why so rush? Let's make a deal. You tell me everything you know about Stenna.
Ah. You're the Lord. What that whore robbed.
So, if I understand correctly...
For the right price,
Is this the...
fucking bet it.
Where can I find...
Aye. That's what I like to fucking know too. Last...
Yeah.
I can well imagine. Well, she went to... She had some unfinished business with some bloke.
What can you tell me...
What do you want to hear? I try to keep her out of trouble, but...
So you were taking care of...
Well, just in front of the others. Other than that, she did what she wanted. Always made her mind up and...
So you weren't too fond?
Not really, no.
Did she have any friends or lovers who'd know more?
Who come to see that bitch? She was always off some...
Someone came to see her?
Well, aye. He said he had some job for her. But he left empty-handed.
Do you know who that
Some fucking proc-op or... But that reminds me. I saw her a couple of times with another...
Could she have run...
With that Lily... Well, he ain't been seen in town. He still don't come here no more. He plucks that loot of it.
What do you know about...
Not much. Seems they knew each other from before. And he had some job, but she weren't stupid.
Did he go?
Aye, indeed. He didn't look like the kind. I think he just told her if she changed her mind.
And could she have changed her mind and gone to him?
No, no.
I've heard enough.
You rubbed it on your shoulder.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you.
Did it
stun you? It depends.
My name's Henry.
Names don't interest me. The main thing, what kind of get...
I'm a good guy.
Really? Let's see.
Depends if they're loyal to you.
Trust is all important. So, what...
What if I want to know if Stanya...
She did. And she...
I heard she disappeared without a trace.
It's possible. The chamber... The door open. Everything in...
Tell me something.
First, you'll have another beer.
What?
If you want to ask, I prefer to be... So...
I don't want to pay you. I think you could answer my questions directly, and not always try. That makes it look like you might have some motive for keeping...
Nonsense. How could you ask me anything you...
Did anybody see what actually happened?
No. It was at night. The tavern tends to be empty at that hour.
What was Stanya...
A bold woman. One has to be here. Everyone's balls. She was hanging around a bard for a while. I don't...
Someone from the...
No. A charcoal... I think his name was...
What do you know about that bard?
What about him? He's a minstrel. A skirt. He called himself William. As far as I know, he plays in the Miners' Tavern in the evening.
You think he might have...
Now that you mention it, he cleared out of town. I know. He met with some odd people and talked about... Besides, you know what minstrels are like. Last...
Or in this case... Apart from... I mean...
Well, I've got bad news for you.
Why?
One was hit by a cart, and the other one got married.
How did Stan...
The door was wide open. Most of...
Blood?
Not so much, really. More like if someone done her in, they
Where can I find...
I already told you.
Could you be a bit more...
I don't know that bloke, so if I was you...
That's all I need to... Can't swim.
Come on, scum! Gyerünk, tisztemet!
Véged van, te szarok!
Megkapás!
És ennyi volt! Verd le!
He won't get me!
Igen, ezt a...
Bueno, ¿pero qué cojones está pasando? ¡Puto juego de mierda, tío! ¡Se atasca! No entiendo nada de lo que está pasando, man. No lo entiendo. Es que es para quitar el juego ya y de romper el disco, en serio. Son cosas que no se entienden, tío. Es que son cosas que no se entienden nada. Es que es increíble. Lo voy a quitar, que jodan, tío. Puedes jugar esta basura ya.